Hi everybody, welcome in. Welcome to my channel. We're going to read from the daily reflections for today's date, June 10th. Life can never be dull or mundane once you have placed your foot upon this spiritual path, because it sets life in motion and nothing remains static. Then you will be able to unfold all around you and within you in true freedom and perfection. Are you satisfied to go along in the same old way? You are free to do so, but do not expect anything very uplifting to happen in your life if that is your choice. You cannot expect big changes to take place. You cannot expect to be used by me to help bring down the new heaven and new earth. Those souls who choose to go their own way must be willing to accept the consequences. But those souls who are willing to do my will and walk in my ways usher in the new age. Why wait until tomorrow to make your choice? Choose now. You go, guys. Keep it in the day. Okay, let's tap in here and get your messages from Spirit. I hope you're all doing well today. It's Wednesday, as I said, the 10th of June, 2026. You guys, are you feeling this year is just flying at? What in the world? Halfway through the year almost now. We'll have a solstice soon, summer solstice, I think. Coming up around the 21st, is it? Correct me in the comments section if I'm wrong. Let's have a look and see what we get from Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please, I call upon you now to oversee this act of divination and bring through the messages of healing and clarity for this collective. Also, please make sure this reading gets to those who need to hear it most. So let's look at your present situation, you guys. Let's see what we get. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Five of Cups. This Five of Cups has been following us around. I said it yesterday, I think the day before. You must be sick of me. It's some kind of stagnancy in this energy here. Four of Pentacles, that's a stubborn energy, and that's more of a stagnancy, afraid to share your energy, that you feel stuck, trapped, something like that. Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience and not really seeing that you're getting what you want from a situation. Let's see, what do you need to focus on here? Please, Spirit, what do you need to focus on for this collective? Oh, something in that card, the Hermit. This is a card of introspection, a card of Virgo. Card 9, looking within yourself. Hanged Man is also kind of the contemplative energy. Let's see, in the recent past, what do we get for the recent past? King of Cups. Now, this I feel is you guys, or could be a water sign around you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's somebody in their emotions, like they're not in their emotions, sorry, I'll take that back. They have emotional stability and feel really secure and balanced within, you know, they're very loving. It can be a father figure, doesn't have to be. Let's see, it's like coming to a place of stability though in your emotions. What do we have in your influence or strength position at this time, please, collective? Seven of Cups, card of choice, card of delusion and overwhelm sometimes. Wheel of Fortune. Something you don't see here, something you don't see coming, I think. Let's see what's in the near future here, please. Knight of Wands. Could be a fire sign coming towards you, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it doesn't have to be. It could be you taking action very fast on something, like to get away from a drama, for example. Yeah, you want to set yourself free here from something, because this is all trapped energy here, these two in the center. The overwhelm is kind of like delusion, false beliefs is coming through. I don't know, I'll have to keep going, but the world is great to see at the back of the deck. Like underneath it all, it's telling me here that you want to shift out of this lack place, which is an overwhelmed place, whatever that is. Like it's almost like overwhelming thoughts, pulled in many directions, coming through with that as well. Let's have a look. What's your guidance from spirit here? Hanged man. Yeah, it's what you need to focus on being the hermit, and then what you guidance from spirit is the hanged man. This is telling me you need to get a new perspective. You need to free yourself from these chains where you're feeling stuck, as well as coming through there. Pisces energy with the hermit card. Um, or Pisces energy with the hanged man, I beg your pardon. 3 of Wands at the back of the deck. This is waiting for your ships to come in. Something that's been delayed maybe, and you're trying to, conjure it towards you faster. Let's see, what's the influence here for this collective? What is the influence here for this collective? Thank you, Spirit. 2 of Cups. It's an act of self-love. You're acting on behalf of your heart here. It could be also, someone you're close to. 2 of Cups, or someone you want to be close to share your energies equally. Equal give and take is coming through there. The Fool card at the back of the deck. There's something maybe regarding a new beginning, or a leap of faith you're taking towards somebody here. Can be family, friends, obviously lovers, but it could be a business connection, taking a leap of faith, though. Could be regarding a creative project when it's Cups energy. I forgot to mention that. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know here, please, Spirit? Thank you very much. What's in your hopes or fears? I don't know. It's just coming there at the end. Hopes or fears? There's stubbornness here, all right. Hopes or fears? I feel like you're holding on too tight to something, like an outcome. Hesitation. Hopes or fears that you'll win. Chariot card of the win can also mean movement forward. Open to move forward and be victorious and move forward in a balanced fashion. It's a card of Cancer, whether or not that's relevant. It's definitely to do with this new beginning or taking a leap of faith, you guys, whatever that is for you. Let's see your potential outcome here, please, Spirit. What's the potential outcome here for this collective? 2 of Swords. This is indecision. Indecision. And Ace of Swords then is getting the, in this image, it's hitting the bullseye, and then the Ace of Swords is that card of victory. Okay, we'll have to continue on here. Leave those there, and we get a second deck to clarify. Let's see what we get. We'll have a look at this Rider-Waite. Yeah, I feel like you're stepping into a new world, and you're just apprehensive is what's coming through here. You're afraid to make decisions, or you're kind of like, I don't want to call it, I don't want to make that call, but I know I need to. That's sort of where I'm at here now with your energy. That Ace of Swords is very brave. Look at that. It's an image of somebody getting to the truth, the eureka moment, or the sense of freedom is coming through with that as well. Like, God Almighty, thank you, God. And thanking yourself as well for, being brave. There's so much bravery in that Ace of Swords, and victory is definitely the name of the day there. Oh, you guys. Let's see what we have. 5 of Cups with the 4 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Death. See, it is the end of something. The end of this lack. I like it. King of Cups, look at this. Recent past. It's coming from a place where you were. King or Queen, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy of the card. You were in a place in the past and you stood up and you said to yourself, do you know what's more important in my life than anything? Is peace. Peace of mind. Clarity, harmony, all of those things. And the King of Cups is very much about, you know, focusing on what makes them feel harmonious, at peace. Very loving energy as well. It's taking leadership on your own heart here. I love it. Let's see, 5 of Cups, that's that card of mourning and regret. And 4 of Pentacles is like you want to hold back your energy, close yourself off from the world, or, you know, that you don't have enough something. You don't have enough X to give: money, time, energy, resources, anything. And it's like you're running on empty here regarding trying to sustain this grieving that you're doing over losses in your life. So it didn't work out, but there's things that have worked out. These 2 cups are standing on the table behind you, and it's almost like the Death card coming through then. It's that card of, you know, he's trampling the old world here so that he can go towards the sun where there is growth. So whatever was here, there was nothing growing, and you're realizing that in the present, that there is no growth here. There's no expansion, there's no movement. You know, you're stuck inside this room, you're stuck here looking at things that haven't worked. And Death card is the transition or the transformation out of that, and it's like going into this Wands energy. You're feeling overwhelmed at the same time, 7 of Cups here, by, you know, what should I focus on to change this situation? Whereas cutting off those energies that don't serve you, whatever it is, this Death card here is kind of, I don't want to say it's a shake-up, because that would usually be the Tower card, but it is that thing of almost, with the King of Cups here, it's you standing up for yourself. It's you sitting there and saying, you know, this doesn't serve me. It's really making me feel isolated. And this doesn't serve me either. It's just pulling down my energy. I don't like it. And I want this to transform. It's what the Death card says. This has to end, you know. Let's see, Hermit card then, and what you need to focus on. So this is, you know, spending a bit of time on your own, trying to figure things out for yourself, what will serve you best, because number 9 is about the self, as I said. Oh wow, look at these cards. You got the Strength card to clarify. This is like 4 major arcanas through already. Let's see, Star card is that card of healing. I have to cover it up. We don't, YouTube doesn't like the nudity. So the Hermit card, you know, this is the thing. Your inner strength here has been highlighted, and your courage to do this is really coming through with this Strength card. These are the energies you need to focus on the most at the moment. It's protecting yourself. It's trusting in your knowledge that you've gained so far. You can see the little owl here up on top. Following this guidance here, you know, the Hermit with the lantern and the star inside it. So you're about, what's coming through here from spirit is to take stock of how far you've come, how strong and resilient you have been, what courage you've had to muster to get to where you are in life. Um, and this is really, really brave. So much bravery here, and it's almost like this pure soul here has tamed this wild lion, and like that's the kind of courage and strength you've displayed, um, while staying in your purity and your true intentions. I love that. Just got true intentions there from spirit as well, and there's something beautiful and you know, um, pure as well about the star card energy. It's a card of Aquarius, but to me, there's innocence. The fact that she's naked, it is that bare naked truth of it, that's coming through here. When you tune out the noise, for example, in meditation, or, if you do walking or something, you can just clear your head. And it is that clarity that comes in, like this Ace of Swords. It's like, oh, jeepers, a breakthrough kind of minute happens in your mind. But the purity of this star card here is coming through as a very healing and hopeful energy in regards to, you feeding the waters, as in pouring into your own emotional cup to make you feel stable, like a King of Cups, while you're also tending to the material world because it's pouring onto the earth there as well. Things in your life you just wanted to go after, and you can fight that, devil within. Um, that voice that contradicts you and tells you you're not strong and you're not courageous and you don't have enough, and you don't have enough, and you hardly think that's going to work out again when it's always gone wrong. All these doubtful thoughts coming in. But when you deep down and you isolate yourself from those sort of voices in your head, and you trap into your pure heart, into your pure naked self, like I was saying, that's where you find the strength and resilience. And on reflection, you can say, Jesus, what did I do before? And there was similar situations here where I felt trapped by all the thoughts, all the beliefs, false beliefs, been reared with all these other. Once I can, that you need to go on, and it's about balance. It's about that domestic dog and the um and us trying to find the balance between those things, just like I was saying. um but look at this, it's like sparkles are coming down from above to bless your path and to get you to trust. It's that blend of the moon and the sun here, between the feminine and the masculine, that's coming through as well. you know um for example, as a male, your masculine side is supposed to be, I'm the go-getter, I can do anything, I don't need to think about feelings. And the moon card is a feminine energy, though. Overall, the sun would be the masculine, which reveals everything. And it's the courage, the fire, the fire signs. And then the moon then is water energy, feminine energy. It's a card of air energy as well, spoken and communication, um, and discernment, memories. But it is that balance. Masculine and feminine is coming through there very strong. Let's see what we got here. In the recent past, the King of Cups, as I said, taking charge of your emotional stability, maybe taking a creative project to something, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity to do something in the real world. Pentacles are about real world energy, 3D, I should say, or the material world. There is something, there's a seed there. Maybe you'll be able to recall that. What was that seed of an idea, an opportunity that came towards you in the recent past that would help guide you along your path in this balanced masculine and feminine aspect? The balance between the domestic and the wild, the balance between your yin and your yang, your sun and your moon. It's all connected here, and all you guys will have different examples of this. So take what fits, leave the rest, and it'll vary between person to person here. Let's see your Seven of Cups for your support or your influence at this time. The Knight of Cups. There could be somebody around you offering. King of Swords, the back of the deck. I love that. Could be somebody around you. Could be a father figure. Knight of Cups is somebody coming towards you with an offer of an apology, forgiveness, emotional support. Cups energy, though, it's emotions, it's something, love, friendship. It's a gift of friendship, it's a gift of love. And it's almost like they've chosen the cup here. So this could be you maybe deciding on what is this one thing. The Ace of Pentacles in the past, there is some one thing that you want to pursue, and this is you as the Knight of Cups, that it is, you're narrowing it down. You've gotten it whittled down to Seven of Cups. It's still a bit overwhelming, but Knight of Cups, I feel like you're selecting what truly fills your cup, what truly makes you feel emotionally, supported, and it's what is truly the thing that fills your heart with joy. Gorgeous. Wow. And that's the thing you need to focus on here if you're feeling a bit of confusion, particularly around all of this, negative self-talk and stuff. There are many things that you could choose from, and this is you moving forward with that. You might have help, maybe somebody will help you discern which one is it, or what is it, that you need to focus on to continue on your path in. I have to notice as well, we've got two very white horses here, and we're talking about purity and this woman's white dress in there. So whatever this is, it's, to me, it's destined, because the purity of it, it's like the universe has guided this. There's your King of Swords, and he's almost in white as well. So there's a lot of backing here from spirit, you guys. I can feel it. And look at this, he's got butterflies on the back and the image there on the top of his throne. And this is you, in this transformation state. King of Swords at the moment, it's discernment. It's standing up for yourself, taking your throne of power. It's very much a boss energy, very fatherly figure, like fair but firm. Firm but fair. I think you know what I mean. Let's go ahead to the next card. In the future. What is the future energy here? We have the Knight of Wands. So many cards wants to flip. Here we go with this. Knight of Wands, coming to a crossroads. This is a choice point card, at a crossroads, having a decision to make. Do I go left? Do I go right? But it's actually, you can't see it outside of yourself what the answer is here. You have to tune in. When there's a blindfold going on, like there is in the other two swords we have here, it's like you need to make a logical decision. Take your heart out of it. She's her heart crossed off there with the two arms. And it's like you tune into your logical mind, try and take your heart out of it, and use discernment. Keeps coming through with all these swords energies, and move forward. Whatever it takes, the logical thing you need to do is what you need to do. tuning within on that meditative stuff. If you could tune into meditation for a bit, um, it's only in isolation that you can make this choice. Has just come through as well. And we have the moon here in this card, which we had with the moon there a while ago, was that the balance between masculine and feminine, the yin and yang, and the wild and domesticated. So that's it. Like, um, we all have those aspects within us, but the Knight of Wands is definitely looking at drama there and saying, phew, I'm glad I got away from that. Even the cat at the back of the image here, at the back of the broom, is kind of like, wow, we just got away with this, something. We got away by the skin of our teeth from some kind of drama. It is fire energy, like I said, and it could be a fire sign coming towards you in the future, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like this is more like you getting clarity here by going within the Two of Swords. You're finding a choice point along your path while you're going ahead, determined and at good pace as well, fast pace. The Knight of Wands is inclined to run around all over the place. He's also, I know I keep saying he, and I shouldn't, it's male or female always, with the, there are no genders in tarot, but it can be somebody who charges in, very fast, and they run around all over the place. Whereas sitting here in this sort of more serene place is where you can make your decisions as you go. You can't really make decisions as you go on at such a speed when you're in the Knight of Wands, but I think something here is helping you with your discernment. You've got the Nine of Wands here as well at the back of the deck, and this is the Wounded Warrior card. It's like, yeah, I got out there. Um, I was saying this cat looks like he's saying to me, God, I can't believe we got out of there at last, or something like that. And we got out unscathed. But this person here is sort of saying to me, like, he's the cat in this. I know this is crossing over. I hope it makes sense and I'm not going around too many circles on you. But that's the Wounded Warrior also licking his wounds and saying, phew, I can't believe I got this far and I'm still standing, that sort of energy. Like, you've gotten through, you guys. Anyway, this is what that overall message is. Think about everything you've gone through. That's what the energy here is saying to me. This is what Spirit is saying. Think about all you've gone through and it hasn't killed you. Like, I don't know, this is an awful way to deliver it, but all you've gone through and you're still standing. You still have hope. There's growth here. There's healing here. It's resilience. And I know we don't like to be told what kills us. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, but it's in there. The resilience, yeah, that you have here going forward. One's energy as well, that passion. You still have passion to give to whatever it is that you want to achieve. And it's also, and you're at a 9, it's nearly over, this feeling of overburdened, and now you can focus on the one wand you want to focus on. And a lot of this is coming back to the self again. That number 9 card of the Hermit keeps attracting my eye there. So let's get clarification now on the Hanged Man in your Guidance from Spirit card. What else do we have to say about this Hanged Man energy for this collective today? Guidance from Spirit. King of Cups is back again. He's not leaving you. This is what you want. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. I think we had the two of those lads yesterday, actually. And again, it's just the energy of the card. It's not king, specific. King or queen specific, I should say. So the Hanged Man and the Five of Swords. This Five of Swords is, it looks in this card like this person's clearing up after whatever fighting. Like, it's very much a fighting and arguments thing. Five of Swords is a hard card. It's like these people will say are hurt by what's happened, what's been said. Swords are about words that hurt a lot. It's about bickering, arguments, things that people say, really hurtful stuff that you can't take back. Outside a body of water is what helps you clear your mind and feel like you are not, What's that message is trying to come through here from Spirit now? You are not, you are you, separate from these problems, is what Spirit is saying. So think about that. You are you. You are not the problems you have. It's like that thing in recovery. You are you. You are not your past experiences. You're not your past behaviors. You're you today. This is all about being in the present. Back to the Hermit card. So similar, the energies here. It's like no matter what's up or what goes on, you always have you to face. When you go to sleep every night, you're there every morning. But these hurts that came before, they don't define you now, if that makes sense to you guys. He's got a key in his hand here, and it's glowing to me like, you know, spiritually gifted key. So that'll mean something to somebody. But you need to remove yourself. This is what this is saying in the guidance from Spirit position. You've got to remove yourself from these energies of winning at all costs. That competition is coming through as well here. You know, everybody trying to win at all costs and hurting one another so much in the process. You got to detach yourself from that as the Hanged Man energy. And I don't know, is it a weekend away, a night away, start sleeping in another room, start, you know, like going on a break, maybe a holiday, maybe moving or thinking about moving premises, or you know, it could be so many things for so many of you, because there are a large group here. And the King of Wands, or King of Cups, I should say, at the back of the deck, this person is, you know, serving their, making their tea for themselves first before anybody else. It is that thing of self-love and self-preservation is coming through here big time. I've got goosebumps from head to toe here. Let's clarify your Two of Cups. This is very powerful, you guys. Oh my God. The Nine of, oh, sorry, that's the 10. This is the 10 of Swords. Whoa. So this is the influence, or why all of this is taking place. It's bringing you back to your connection with Spirit. Here is what I'm feeling with that Two of Cups. And it's also bringing you back to looking yourself in the eye. If you look at these people here, they're looking directly into one another's eyes. And it's bringing that thing back to me that I learned in, we were encouraged to practice in rehab when I was in a rehab, and they said try and look yourself in the eye in the morning or in the evening or whatever, once a day if you can, and just continue to look yourself in the eye for 30 seconds. Build it up to 1 minute, and build it up to as well saying I love you to yourself in the mirror. And I thought, Jesus, that's grand. Nobody, what's the problem? And holy cow, I couldn't keep eye contact with myself for more than 5 seconds. I wasn't even, I don't know. But this is it. This is you facing yourself here, I feel. And it's like bringing yourself under your wing. I'm getting awful upset here now. This happens during these readings. The 10 of Swords is like you've brought yourself to the limit, the furthest extremes regarding what you can put up with regarding conflict, fights, arguments, bickering, trouble in your life. And it's brought you to your knees, to the ground, to death's door, even for some of you, because I can feel it, and I know that's done, that addiction and all its associated brilliant behaviours, which we know and hate so much because they've always only hated us, had me at death's door as well. So it's like the influence here for this reading is transform, because we don't want to live in this lack place of 5 cups, mourning all the time, regrets, things didn't work out. 4 pentacles, I don't have enough to give, I want to stay here, I just want to stay stuck, I don't know what else to do. To looking out and finding that sun beyond, and also lighten up your own face and looking, it's not that dark. This is what I believed before here. I'm walking away from it. The Death card doesn't serve me, and I'm walking towards the sun. which he is. In the death card, there's the sun. And there's the Pope, or, whatever religious person that is. It's you, even. That you have this within you. It's a choice as well with the two. You're going to feed your own soul, or you're going to stay here as the victim. And this is so connected to sobriety. Like, for me, anyway, my sober story, it's hilarious. This is such a beautiful reading. I hope it makes sense to you guys and that you get something out of it. Oh, I love the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is clarifying our Chariot card. So there's something here you're working hard at, mastering a skill. This is mastering self to me, based on everything else we've read here, but you could be mastering a skill. You could be traveling somewhere to get, the extra notch in your belt regarding your qualifications. Maybe going from a certificate to a trade certificate, or a trade full qualification. It can be anything like that, to do with work, to do with your home, to do with yourself, to do with your community. You could be building anything at all. It's very creative energy here, but it's about creating your home. What's the material world that you live in? It's Pentacles energy. It's all about the material world in the 3D. But this card here, the Chariot, is a card of victory. It's a major arcana for Cancer. This person's at a crossroads here, and they're going to go any way they want. They're free. What is that freedom? To do what you want any old time. What was that? Oh, I had the name of that band. There's the word card. We've had, I know I've heard other people's stories, and it's oftentimes that you're led to believe somebody else who's less capable than you are. Because we've such a low opinion of ourselves. We believe that somebody, really less capable than we are, has more knowledge than we do, because we've pegged ourselves so low on the, you know, on the scale of, we think we don't deserve anything more than Four of Pentacles, or when Five of Pentacles comes along, it's like, of course. like whatever you've learned, sword energy, you're applying it now to healing your inner child, to giving back to that lack mindset person that you were, you know, were like, or have a habit of going back in and out of, because that's what we do with sobriety and during our using time, that it's such always a struggle to, you know, keep off that road of, you know, the drama, the lack, the isolation, all of that. And it's like, to me, this Two of Swords is like you're trusting in spirit, is what I'm seeing here in the potential outcome. You're putting on the blindfold and you're saying, I might as well take a go at that target by you know, putting on a blindfold, because all I do is get in my own way is coming through here. Beautiful. Um, Gosh, that's brilliant, because I often think that myself. Jesus, if I only just get out of my own way and let, you know, my nature, my instincts do the choosing, it would hit the bullseye. This is so brilliant. But it is this thing of yeah, reparenting your inner child and having trust in the universe, giving back. Gratitude is huge. This gratitude thing is coming through massive there with that Six of Cups. You know, that the universe has always been there and your higher power has always been there, or whatever you call it yourself. And it is that thing of being given back by trusting them now, you know. That's trust. Two of Swords in an image. I've never seen it so defined, but there you have it. And the back of the deck is that Four of Cups. Yeah, you are fed up. And this is the bored image. And it's like, if you come out of this boredom and you look around, you see this gift's been offered by the universe or by your higher power all the time. There's doorways been opened for you. Take another look. That's what I just heard. Just take another look. After you integrate some healing here. Reflect, though. I feel reflecting is massive. Because of the moon energy, it is that card of reflection. I thought that was the moon card again, but yeah. You're victorious here and you're overcoming things. Queen of Wands, this is somebody sitting in the throne of power. It's a motherly energy as well for me. She follows the sun. Look at her sunflower and herself facing the sunshine. It's a very fertile energy, very connected with nature, unstoppable, very brave, very protected, very connected to source. No, it's, and ladies, that was absolutely lovely. I hope this reading brought you some healing and hope at the time you view it. So we're going to tap in and get you a message from the Moonology deck today. And let's see what we get to close out your reading. So do like, share and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. It always helps the channel to get these messages to people that need to hear them the most. And if you know of anybody else would benefit, I would love if you would share the channel with them. But yes, the more I get interaction from you guys, the more YouTube will promote the videos, and then therefore the more people will get the messages that they need to hear. So let's have a look here. What else have we got? Moonology deck. You can also have a look in the description box. I have another channel where I get zodiac sign readings intuitively every day as well. And I also provide one-to-one sessions. I record them. So if you wanted any more information on that, do check out the description box below, and you'll find my email address there for those inquiries. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Isn't this beautiful? And it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Your hard work is paying off. I want to read that message. Isn't that beautiful? New moon in Capricorn, new moon in Aries. Both new moon cards. And new moons are both new beginnings. You had that Fool card under the deck. Full moon, new moon. Moon and Capricorn, page 60. Sorry, you guys, it's taking a while here. Okay, first and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. Attune to the moon, make a proper plan and execute it well. Additional meanings for this card. Number 1, you need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Number 2, hard work will make your dream a very good omen for study or teaching. And number 4, don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. I might just read or called for. But the hot fires of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people as well as you charge as well treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. And tune to the moon, don't even think about giving up. And the other messages that could be in this card are: number 1, do your best and be happy with that. Number 2, avoid being brash right now. Number 3, you need a 12-month plan. Number 4, a new male is coming into your life. You need a 12-month plan. Isn't that what they said about the other one? I have to double check that. Human Capricorn. Must be losing my mind. Need to think about where you'll be in 12 months or even 5 years. Oh, you guys, the cards do not lie. What can I say? I'm going to leave those messages there. And thank you so much for coming into my space today. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.